Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Travel to You Zoo. I'm Megan. Today we're going to talk about a day in the life. I often get asked this question at events, what it's like to own essentially the zoo that I own. So we're going to do a mini series on this exact topic. The first video that we're going to talk about today is my turtle tanks. I've got two turtle tanks, a 110 gallon that houses 2 turtles as well as a few fish, and then I have a 150 gallon that houses 3 turtles and no fish. So we're going to go over the cleaning process of that, and basically just the basic maintenance of caring for it. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I recommend for anyone who has fish tanks, especially if you have more than one and they're big tanks, is to pick up what's called the python. So I show it briefly in this video about how it works, but I am going to include a picture right here in the next clip so you can see what it looks like. This is way easier than running buckets. I used to run buckets of water, 5-gallon buckets of water to fill all my tanks, and it would take me hours, 4 or 5 hours to clean tanks. Now I can get tanks done in roughly 2 to 3 hours. Still a lot of work, but with that python, it's mostly just waiting. So definitely recommend picking up that python siphon. It hooks onto your sink. It's really easy to use, and it's so much better. So definitely recommend getting that first off. So after that, when you have your python set up, or you have your buckets, whatever method you're doing, the first thing you want to do is vacuum the bottom of the substrate. So you want to get up all of that leftover food, all that gunk, all that dirt that's settled in the bottom of your tank. So the next clip here is going to show you kind of a time-lapse quick of how to properly vacuum your tank, and then we'll move on to the next step. So to properly siphon the tank, you're going to want to push your siphon deep into the substrate, whether it's sand or gravel, it's the exact same thing, and you want to suck up all that gunk, all that leftover food, and any kind of debris down there. You're going to want to take this opportunity when the tank is draining to use your sponge tool to clean the inside of the glass. Next, you're going to want to use Windex and newspaper to clean the outside of the tank. You want to be really careful you don't get any of the chemicals inside the actual tank, so spray very close. Use circular motion to the newspaper and you will have some sparkling glass by the end of it. If you know the newspaper hack, you know it works best. You're going to want to make sure you have some dechlorinator on hand. I personally like Prime. It not only gets rid of the chlorine, but it also makes the water safe from any ammonia, nitrate, and nitrites. You can also get other versions, but as long as you condition the water, that is really important. Make sure you read the instructions to put the correct amount. Make sure your filters are all working, everything is running correctly. Alright guys, that is it for the first part 1 of the mini-series, A Day in the Life, here at Travel to You Zoo with Megan. That, of course, is me. Now, when I say a day in the life, today wasn't a very good example because this is something I do weekly. Sometimes twice during a week if I notice the water is looking extra dirty or if my testing of the water is coming back up with high ammonia, anything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below what you want to see next. I have a day in the life with my sugar gliders, my pigs, my reptiles, anything you think of, comment it down below, and we'll do that in the next video. Thank you.